Education for a Connected World is the DfE's recommended framework for online safety. It's referred to in keeping children safe in education and supports one of the key aims of the government's internet safety strategy. Education for a Connected World is split into 8 strands, which you can see here. For each strand, I can statements are then provided for different age groups to support schools in developing their online safety curriculum. The framework is similar to national curriculum documents in other non-core subjects because it offers objectives but doesn't specify which objectives should be taught in which year group or provide any lesson resources. Many primary schools already use our ActiveBYTES scheme of work as their online safety curriculum. ActiveBYTES is fully aligned with DfE guidance and includes active lessons to close the knowing and doing gap. It's planned within PSHE and SRE and has a different focus each term across the school, with 2 planned lessons per term and 1 assembly per term. Every lesson and every assembly includes simple ideas for sharing the learning with parents, and we update it regularly. The ActiveBYTES approach is based on the PSHE Association's key principle of effective prevention education. This research showed that in order to close the gap between children knowing the right thing to do and actually doing it, an active, skills-based approach is most effective, providing learners with opportunities to make real decisions. All the lessons and assemblies in ActiveBYTES take this approach by including activities such as role play, group cooperation, small group discussions, interactive technology and team games. ActiveBYTES is organised clearly into 1 lesson per year group per half term. The messages from these explicit lessons can then be embedded across the curriculum and throughout the year. It also includes 1 assembly per key stage per term. There's a choice of 2 assemblies for each term in Key Stage 1 and 4 per term in Key Stage 2. This is just so that children don't experience the same assembly repeated as they move through the key stage. If all these lessons and assemblies are taught, you can be confident that you're fully covering the expectations of education for a connected world. ActiveBYTES also provides continuous provision guidance for EYFS. This is organised into terms so that the whole school termly themes in Key Stage 1 and 2 also apply to the early years pupils. Our early years guidance links to the EYFS statutory framework early learning goals for self-regulation and managing self, as well as the development matters guidance relating to health and well-being. ActiveBYTES supports consistency and an effective whole school approach through our building habits progression. These 8 habits are introduced in early years and maintained throughout with an increasing level of depth in terms of the children's understanding of what these habits mean. Using this consistent language across the school means that children are hearing the same messages with clear progression and are more likely to develop these healthy habits and apply them when they need to.